Welcome back to the Dresden Files cooperative card game. All right, Harry is up first, so let's take a look at his cards. And of course, his talent is when you get fate points for discarding a card, you get to move an obstacle or a advantage card forward or backward on the track. And his stunt is, on your turn, flip this card over to add 4 hits to any one foe that would be defeated by 1 to 4 hits. Not quite, so we're not quite there with that one. Oh, and we do have 6 fate points in the pool, so we can spend 3 to add 2 clues, 5 fate points to add 5 plus or minus 2 clues, depending on the die roll. And we still have the obstacle out here, which makes any blank rolls a negative, so the odds are in favor of negative rolls. And we have 2 plus this for 2 hits to range 1. Unfortunately, we have no enemies in range 1, and this one is 4 fate. Add 2 hits to all foes in 1 row, but we can't hit the Toad Demon here until we solve this case, so the hits wouldn't go on him, but I don't know. I think what we're going to do, we're going to play this card. It's going to cost us 3 fate to play it, so we're going to move 3 fate over here into the spent pool, leaving us 3. And we get to put 2 clues on one of the 3 rolling 1 die. So I suppose technically we could do a 4 if we roll a positive on here. So let's roll the die and see what we end up with. And we end up with a negative. So our range is going to be 2. So we can put 2 clues on this one or this one. And I think strategically I want to put 2 clues on that one so that Murphy will be able to solve it. So that puts a total of 6 clues. We need 7 to solve the case, and then we discard this card. Well, that's Harry's turn. Harry's finished. He's down to 4 cards left, which is all right, I guess. Up next is going to be Detective Murphy. All right, so Murphy's talent, of course, when you discard for fate points, add 1 clue to the case at the longest range, which could be this one. She has a take advantage card. Well, we have no more advantages on the board, but what I think she wants to do is she wants to use the interrogation investigate. Oh, we can't play it because it costs 4 fate. Urgh. Okay, then I guess we won't be doing that. I think what she's going to do then is she's going to go ahead and she's going to cash in this take advantage card because we have no more advantages left on the board. That's going to give us back 1 fate. And yeah, that gives us back 1 fate. And her talent then, we can just take a look at it again here quickly. When you discard for fate points, add 1 clue to the case at the longest range. Well, she's going to add 1 fate to this one because these 2 are both at range 4. So she's going to add it to this case here. So that's going to be 3 of 6 to solve that one. All right. So that's pretty good. I think we have 4 now in here. Up next is going to be Sanya. And wow, yeah, things are getting down to the wire here. All right. Always a tense game. Sanya's talent. When you discard for fate points, you collect 1 extra. And then as a turn for his stunt, he can flip over this card, add 3 clues to any one case. It currently has no clues on it, and move it to range 1. So he could put 3 on here and move it to the front if he wants to. Or he can play some cards. We have 4 now. Take advantage. Again, this might be a great card to cash in. This is going to add 3 clues to anything in this range. And this is take advantage, which can be overcoming an obstacle. I actually think we're going to go ahead and play this one. It's going to cost us 3 fate, which means Harry's going to have to cash in. I don't know if we want to do that. I think we want to pump up our pool first. So yeah, we're going to take the take advantage card. I think it makes more sense to play this first, which we're going to cash this in. We have no more advantages. We're going to get 3 fate, and his talent gives us 4. So we're going to get 4 back into the spend pool. That goes away. And that's the end of Sanya's turn. And so we're going to come right back here in a second after I look at some cards and stuff. And we're going to have Harry go again. So like I said, each episode, it's relatively quick episodes, but I'm just doing 2 turns each for Harry, Murphy, and Sanya. So coming right back, we're going to do Harry. So we have 2, 4, 6, we have 8 fate to spend now. Up next, Harry Dresden again. All right, we're back to Harry Dresden. And, yeah, okay. So his cards, he has an attack. We have lots of fate now in the pool. 2 rolling a 1. No enemy is at range 1, though. This is a problem at the moment. So I think we're not going to be playing that one. I'd love to keep this card. I'd like to also keep this card. So I think what we're going to do, we're just going to collect some more fate. So we're going to cash this in because we have no more advantages to take. We're going to get 1 fate back for Harry. So we're going to move 1 fate back here. And that's going to be the end of his turn, basically. But we can look at this, and I think it says, when you discard for fate points, you may, keyword may, move an obstacle or advantage card forward or backward 1 space in the row. And I think he's not going to bother doing that. We could move this obstacle up here, but I don't really need to do it based on the plan that I have. So up next then, we are going to take a look at Murphy, and hope she doesn't have Murphy's Law of Luck anymore, and see what she's going to do. All right, quite a little puzzly little game. All right, let's take a look and see what she wants to do here. I think she wants to do this card, costing 4 fate, adding 2 clues, range 3. Because if investigation solves the target case, draw a card. So I think she is going to play this. It's going to cost 4 fate. That's a lot of fate to do it. But we can put 2 clues on any investigation within range 3. And so we're going to put the 2 clues on this one. It already has 6 on it. That's going to solve this case. All right, first case solved. 1 down, 3 to go. And all these guys are going to slide down, which is pretty good. Oh, he made an error. Well, whatever. We're doing it that way. That's what we're doing. Okay, I think that's going to work out all right. And she does get now to draw a card because it was, if it solves the case, draw a card. So Murphy gets to draw a card. So off the top of her deck, what does she get? She gets more investigation. All right, but costing 5 fate. Oh, man. Okay, oh, and if investigation solves a case, add 3 clues to any 1 case. That's a pretty darn good card. All right, up last for this episode, I apologize for the shortness of them, but I'm just trying to take this in small bites because there's lots of sort of trying to figure out which cards to play when. It's going to be Sanya, so that'll be the end of our episode. Sanya up next. Right, Sanya's turn, and again, his talent is when you discard, you get +1 fate point. And his flip ability is, on your turn, flip this card over, add 3 clues to any 1 case that currently has no clues on it, and move it to a range of 1. But we're not going to do that. So he still has a take advantage card, which he can get rid of because we don't need to use these anymore. But he does, and he has another investigate costing 4, but he has this one, which is getting rid of an obstacle range 3. It's going to cost 3 fate, so we will spend the 3 fate for that one, but we get to overcome 1 obstacle range 3. Range of 3, the 3-eyed drug war, this obstacle goes away. So now when we roll the dice, it's either blanks, negatives, or positives. The blanks don't automatically become positive. So that gets rid of our obstacle. That pushes this case down to here. And that's going to conclude our episode for today. So we have 1 case solved. We have 4 damage on the giant scorpion. Oh man, I don't know. We have 2 clues on this case, which needs 11. 3 on this one, which needs 9. Haven't even started on this one. This is Stormfront, and we're having a bit of a tough time. I'm just going to zoom down, I think, at the end of this episode on our characters, because you can see which cards they have left. and which talents are still available and which stunts. And then we're going to call it an episode for today. All right, so here's how we sit. We got Harry with his talent, getting to move advantages and obstacles, which is irrelevant anymore because there are no more obstacles or advantages on the board. But he still has his stunt, which is do 1 to 4 hits to an enemy if it can get rid of it. He's got 1 investigate card, 2 attack cards. Murphy here, she gets to put a clue on the longest range if she cashes a card in for fate points. She can cash in the overcome obstacle and be able to do that. She's got a really good clue card she just picked up, and she has a pretty vicious attack with 2 dice rolls. Now, we got rid of that bad obstacle as well. And we have here Sanya gets +1 whenever he cashes a card in for fate. And on your turn, he can add 3 clues to any one case that currently has no clues on it, which is one of them, and move it to row first in row. He also has to take advantage card, which you'll probably get rid of for fate points. So that's how we're sitting. So thanks so much for watching along. This is the Dresden Files cooperative card game. So thanks so much for your comments, your subscriptions, your likes. Really appreciate it. Join me next time for the continuation of Dresden Files cooperative card game. Thanks so much, and we'll see you then.